All right, let's talk hot flashes. They happen because our decrease in hormones also affect the hormones that regulate the hypothalamus in our brain, which is our body temperature regulating um, organ. So we get to experience these lovely hot flashes. So actually 75% of women in menopause experience hot flashes. And the average amount of hot flashes per week is in the US is 33. And if you're the sooner you start with your hot flashes, like in perimenopause, the longer they're going to last into postmenopause, just an FYI. And then also with the more weight that you have, that is going to make your hot flashes even more severe. So one of the suggestions that I found for helping to decrease hot flashes is maintaining a neutral weight. So if you can maintain a weight, meaning not gain any more weight or maybe even lose some weight, then hopefully that will help reduce the severity of your hot flashes. Other things that you can do to help with that is avoid the trigger foods, which are caffeine, alcohol, and spicy foods. And you definitely want to avoid them in the evening, 3 hours before bed, so that it doesn't interfere with your sleep and cause the night sweats. Also, eating cooling foods. There are some suggestions of cooling foods through Chinese medicine, and those are apples and bananas and broccoli and spinach, and also eggs and green tea. And those happen to all be good foods for us to eat anyway, which we'll talk about in another module. And then definitely eating each meal having protein and fiber in it to keep our metabolism at a steady level, not all the fluctuations. The protein foods definitely help with that. And that, so that's your meats, legumes, oh my gosh, nuts and seeds, and dairy and fish, eggs, and even quinoa, which is very high in protein. So other things that you can do to help keep yourself cool is one thing could be dress in layers. So that helps if you're in a cooler environment, but when you're in a warmer environment like me, Florida, even saying dress in layers gives me a hot flash. So if you are in a warmer environment, just choose breathable, like cotton type material for your garments rather than the more tightly woven knit, not knit, but nylon polyester type material that doesn't really breathe as well. And also I have noticed they're coming out with a lot of different bedding that helps with it helps regulate your body temperature when you're sleeping. So maybe that could be something that you might want to try. Also, you could keep a fan by your bed, keep some water by your bed for not if, but when you wake up. And then as far as your nighties or jammies, just have that breathable material or sleep in the nude. And then that way you cool off a lot easier once that hot flash has gone by. So a couple other things from women that I've worked with, nurses, somewhere, it's like reminds me of a bean bag that fits around your neck. It's not really a bean bag, but it's some sort of material that's about like this big that you can keep wet and it keeps you cool around your neck. Or one of my other colleagues ordered a fan from, I believe she said it was from Amazon, and it looks like a headphone, but instead it goes around the strap that goes around your head, goes around your neck, and the fans are right here and they blow air up into your face. Of course, you have those little portable battery fans and a good old piece of cardboard or paper, that will help too. So you can try all those things to help with your hot flashes. I am going to tell you about some vitamins and herbs, but if your hot flashes are absolutely out of control, you can always see a medical practitioner to get you some bioidentical hormones that can really help with your hot flashes too. So you don't have to always go at it on your own. But some of the vitamins that help are the B vitamins and magnesium help with insomnia and hot flashes and increasing cognition. And then vitamin E, I have heard that or seen read that there are more women who complain about reactions with vitamin D, like rashes, skin rashes, and itchiness and stuff. So you might want to use caution with that. But there are also certain herbs that are good. And before I get to those, I just want to say that when you're taking any kind of supplement, vitamin, or herb, to make sure that it's from it's been third-party tested to test for purity and potency. And there's also have not been official studies from the FDA or anything about the herbs, supplements, and vitamins, because they don't make any money off of it. But the results come from the women who use it, and then they tell their alternative practitioners about their results. So the main herbs and supplements that help with hot flashes, one of them is black cohosh. It helps with hot flash and insomnia. No, it helps with hot flashes and night sweats, I'm sorry. And the only thing is that you don't want to take it if you have liver disease. And then there's red clover that helps with hot flashes and bone loss. And that is an isoflavone that is very similar to the phytoestrogens that we spoke about in a previous video, where when you take it, it acts like estrogen in your body. So that can help balance your hormones. But you don't want to take that more than a year. And you also don't want to take it if you've had breast cancer or any other hormone-related cancers. So stay away from that one. And then Don Quai, it does cause some sun sensitivity. And it also is a blood thinner, so you don't want to take that if you're on a blood thinner, but it does help with hot flashes. And then there's evening primrose oil and valerian root, which does help with sleep and to make you calm. So it helps with insomnia and hot flashes. And then there's chasteberry that helps actually to help decrease your anxiety and your hot flashes. But you don't want to use those if you're taking antipsychotic drugs or any Parkinson's drugs. So those are pretty much the other information that I have found to help eliminate with hot flashes. But the big, most prominent, important ones are the ones that I already mentioned in the previous videos on the basic suggestions of how the suggestions that work on how to decrease your symptoms. So refer back to those, because I think they'll help you. On our next video, we're going to talk about vaginal and skin dryness, decreased libido, and painful intercourse.